Hi everybody, my name is Mike Tomorrow and I want to welcome you to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. Today's topic I'm going to be talking about is the goals for the upcoming year. I know we just hit the new year, it's 9 days old. We're on January 9th, so 2015 is 9 days old, and I figured why don't I just do a video about the goals I want to pursue in this year, and hopefully you guys will be a part of it as well. Now, I don't know how many episodes I'll be able to do in the upcoming year. It depends on everything and how everything goes in life. I take it one day at a time, so basically you get an episode here and there, and here and there, and here and there. It doesn't matter if it's a weekly episode, or a monthly episode, or an episode every 2 months, an episode every 3 months, even an episode every 6 months. It doesn't really matter how many episodes I do. But here's the thing, I want to do more episodes because I know there's more topics I can talk about, and hopefully you guys will be there for me as I will be there for you, giving you advice and helping you guys out as much as I can. So basically my goal is to also try to get a new job and get out of this house, and I had thought about what I want to do for a career, and I really want to become a paraeducator, or a teacher's assistant, or a teacher's aide, or something to help kids out. Mostly I want to help the kids out at the autism schools, but I'm open to regular schools as well. Now, I know I want to do high school kids or middle school kids, but I'm also open to do elementary school kids, because they're the future of this world. They need the help and guidance from us, the teacher's aide, the teachers, we need to help them, teach them about this world that they're going into. And it's a difficult world for someone to go into, It's difficult for me sometimes in life, in the world that I am in, And we need to help these kids out as much as we can, because they're the future of this world. We're giving them this world. We're turning over this world to them. And I feel that, I have had teachers' aides, teachers' assistants when I was growing up and going to schools. And I have had their help and assistance. I try to figure out why were they in the classrooms all the time, and they're just there to help the teachers out. That's why when I was going to elementary and middle schools and all that, I had some subjects there were like 2 or 3 students per teacher. We had like 2 or 3 teachers or we had a teacher, and then we had an aide or 2 or assistant or 2. And then for like reading group, math group, we all sat in small groups, because we were sometimes the other students and we were on this different reading levels. So that's why they probably had the teacher's aides when I was growing up, and teacher's assistants in the classrooms when I was going to elementary school and middle school. High school I didn't really deal with that, because I was mostly mainstreamed with the regular kids and the regular students. Well, it was elementary and middle school that I had to deal with the groups, the small groups. Had to deal with the teacher's assistants and the teacher's aide. Now, they're teacher's assistant and teacher's aide and paraeducators, and we still had to listen to them, even though they were not the main teacher. But they're there to help the teachers out, And I feel that I was helped so much that I also wanted to help other kids out in the future. I have not done teaching courses, but I have a degree that I want to present to people. That I have a bachelor's degree. I went to college for 4 years. I should be able to use it, and I wanted to choose to use it on this. Now, I wish I could go to college or something and get a few classes in for teaching or whatever, but I don't know how I would like it at first, you know? And I thought my bachelor's degree would be enough. Because, you know, some of the positions I applied for, they only require a 2-year degree. And I have a 4-year degree. Shouldn't a 4-year degree beat out a 2-year degree? You know? I've gone to college longer than they have. I've gone to college for like 7.5 years for a 4-year degree. You know, shouldn't I have the heads up here? You know? And I feel that, you know, if I am a paraeducator, I can help out the kids. And if I really like this job, I was thinking about going back to school and getting a master's in teaching and maybe becoming a teacher at an autism school. You know, autism schools are real special because they help the kids out. It's a less structured environment than they have at a regular school. You know, some people may think I don't have the autism training or whatever. I've lived my life with Asperger's, and that's part of autism spectrum, so I consider myself to be taught and trained, and I've done a lot of volunteer work with Autism Speaks. Shouldn't that count as well? You know, I know a lot about autism and autism awareness, and I raise autism awareness for myself. And I raise autism awareness for everybody else. And I try to help everybody that's on the spectrum, kids, adults, you know. I try to help everybody out. So, I mean, this job would be perfect for me if I get a paraeducator position or a teacher's aide or a teacher's assistant position at like an autism school down in Florida, or even a regular school would help out too, because they have autism kids going to regular school as well. You know, they need the help and guidance. And someone like me who been there and done that, and you know, we need to help these people out. We need to help the teachers out and let them know what's going on, you know. And if I'm there, they can really appreciate what I go through on a daily basis. You know, I can help them out as much as I can, you know. But I do hope that I get a chance to become a paraeducator, because I would love helping out kids. You know, it wasn't my first job choice, but after the networking I have done at one of the schools down in Florida, and realizing it, and having the interview done, and I was really impressed with the school and the interview and all that, I was like, why don't I give these other schools a chance here? See what they have to offer. Because I know that people like me and there's people like me out there. There's kids like me out there who want to learn, who are good and they want to learn and they want to be taught, but they're struggling to learn the stuff because they just don't have the right mindset, and I want to teach them the correct mindset of being taught and learning the stuff. You know, it takes us adults to appreciate the kids because they're our future, like I said earlier. You know, so I hope I do become a paraeducator because I think I'd be a great one, and I have had people online and up close telling me that I would become an excellent paraeducator, you know. So hopefully I'll look back on this video a year from now and see if I am a paraeducator in Florida, and we'll be all set to go. So I'll talk to you guys then, and have a happy 2015, everybody.